The need to call these type of events and how the impact of these events will be more limited.
Last question. Do you have a clearer picture today on why PG&E crews didn't patrol the area of the failed transmission line until the next morning after being made aware of it the night before?
Yeah, I know this question was answered yesterday. So we had a relay operation, right?
Right. So here's what happened.
Protective scheme. So when something goes wrong on
Phoenix
on
is going to
system,
rise.
It fundamentally opens up.
You know, in like 10 days from the 50 mile per hour speed limit. We got 10 days, the Phoenix rises, all right? What we're going to do here is we're just going to tell you what we're going to do in our next event, which is shutting down the 2 towers, okay? We're going to shut down the Truth on YouTube come this weekend.
Right, so that if you have a fault, it doesn't cause damage to the equipment. It opened and we...
Because, yeah... That's what they're doing. They're causing damage to our equipment.
Got the alarm. Now, one of the good news stories is because we lock out all our reclosers, normally when a relay will open, automatically we'll reclose to see if the fault has cleared.
Meaning power will come back to it.
Meaning power will come back to it. But that also, if the fault doesn't clear, you can have more sparks, more arcs. So that worked well.
Why did the guy finish his sentence for him besides trying to act like they're not reading?
Didn't reclose. In fact, the line is still out today. We got the alarm, and don't hold me accountable for specific times, but I think around 9:21 in the evening when it came to our transmission operating center, we saw the alarm.
Victory.
What happens quickly then
Victory.
is you do an analysis to see what it's showing you and where the problem may be. We dispatched
he's not
qualified electrical
telling you the
workers
truth.
to the site. They were there within
He's a little
90 minutes.
lunatic, ain't
But
he?
at that
You're
time,
right,
the
yeah.
fire was
You too.
already
Me?
ongoing,
I don't know. I'm out of here.
and our
Unless
people
I'm done,
could not
he's
get
going to cut our
to the
throat.
structure. So
Yeah.
our people did
I
respond
don't know.
within
He's going to
90
go
minutes,
downstairs.
but we
Might
weren't
go
able to get
upstairs.
to that structure because the incident was already in CAL FIRE's hands, and we were prevented from doing that for safety reasons, which was correct.
Okay, anybody else?
Now, so here's the thing, all right? Here's how Johnny gets you. This stream, it was like 9 hours ago. It's still live. Let's see what it is here. Minus, these are all hours. It's a 9 hour so far. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's awesome. Because I can just go right to this clip here. Oh, thanks, Phoenix Rising. Because old Trump here. Let's see. Oh, Karen D. Sent a picture for it, that lightning show. There's a lightning show in Texas. There's a witch hunt. Oh, here it is, 11:15. Oh wait, this is a.
Great response. We have great support. We had 185 out of 185 the other night. The Republican congressman.
Here's my question. What's the noise for in the background? I always see him. He gets on his helicopter, but this is the White House, right? I mean, do they fly jets? Is there a landing spot for a jet? Because it sounds like a jet motor, and I don't understand why it's always turned on and he has to yell over it.
I think we had 185 present, and we had 185 positive votes. And with the senators, we're doing great too. We're doing very well with China. We're moving along nicely. We're dealing with them right now. And a lot of good things are happening with China. They want to make a deal very badly. What? We're moving with Afghanistan. We're doing well in Afghanistan. We're slowly bringing things down to a certain level, but we're doing very well with Afghanistan. Things are moving along.
I thought that was like a puppet. Let me get to the witch hunt.
And a lot of people say that the phony deal on impeachment where I have a perfect conversation, perfect, with the president of Ukraine, and they're using that to impeach one of the most successful presidents. We're going to hit another stock market high.
Right there. They're using that to impeach another one of their brilliant presidents. We're going to hit another record high. So they're going to hit, he's going to hit another president, is what he's trying to tell you.
Really bad things, and a lot of people think that, and they know they have problems because they were very dishonest. And again, I leave it all up to the Attorney General, and I leave it all up to the people that are working with the Attorney General, who I don't know. But I will say this, I think you'll see things that nobody would have believed. This was the worst.
Oh, you are. You're going to see things that no one's going to believe. That light show, the light show is coming. The guy over here, he's the Indian man, right? He was talking about some kind of festival that's happening. There he is. Or is that him? That it's like the Indians and everything, that they have this light show that they're attending to in a few days. He's telling you you're not going to believe the things that you're seeing. And on top of that, that the president's going to get hit.
Biggest hoax in the history of our country.
Biggest
hoax. A lot
hoax.
of people say that the phony deal on impeachment, where I have a perfect conversation, perfect, with the president of Ukraine, and they're using that to impeach one of the most successful presidents. We're going to hit another...
Right there. Stop that. That's the end of the sentence. To impeach one of the most successful presidents. We're going to hit another. We're going to hit another. It just so happened to be 10:28 Mountain Time as he said that. You know, it's 8 degrees. I don't know how. Okay, 8 degrees. No, maybe it's like 88 degrees. Probably.
Stock market high. We have the best jobs report. We have the best unemployment numbers. We have the best employment. More people working today in the United States than ever before. I've rebuilt the military. We're strong. We just did a great thing in Syria where we're getting our troops out. We took over oil. A lot of great things are happening in this country. I will say this.
The oil is the word of God.
If anything ever happened with this phony witch hunt that the Democrats are doing, the do-nothing Democrat.
There he is. There he is. He's mentioning the witch hunt. Those witches, those 1,000 witches that... Well, oh, by the way, my computer turned back on after I bought another computer last night. And it's like it resurrected itself. Because it just straight shut down. And I'm like, it's burned out. It ain't turning back on. And then it turned back on. But see, the Phoenix is going to rise fairly soon. And so my computer, it's like resurrected. It's amazing. It's amazing. So what Donald Trump is telling you here is, well, everything you need to know.
I really believe that you'd have a recession, depression, the likes of which this country hasn't seen now.
And that's, if anything happens to me, Mr. Donald Trump, you will see a depression, recession like no other ever before in the history of existence, ever. So those witches, well, in another hour, well, no, wait, what time was it? It was 11:30 they're going to do it? So another 2 hours and 2 minutes, they're going to cast a spell on Donald Trump. But you got to give them time to mock the witches in their witch hunt. And then, once he goes down, once the, when the White House goes down, which is also on the back of money you know, when you fold that $20 bill up and those two towers fall, there's the White House is on the back of that $20 bill. So when the White House goes down, and when the White House goes down, you got the person representing the White House, and then you got the actual White House. So look at the two towers falling down, right? Two towers falling down. And on that same bill is, well, you can't see it, but it says it's the White House. It says it's the White House. $20. In Klecks we trust. So here's the older $20 bills. But you can see it on this one, at least clear, the White House. Look, it even has two towers. But here's the ultimate image that Klecks wants us to see in the end. Right there. And apparently the way Klecks printed it is on the $10 bill, he wants to show you the Twin Towers when it first got attacked. And then on the 20, he wants to show you what they look like, both of them. And then the 5, it's, you know, it's going down. And you see like the smoke. And then on the 100, it's supposedly only smoke left. Alright, so here's the crew. Here they are. I don't know who Dave the Wave is, but I know that's Michael Spears. That's Jonathan Klecks on the 7th. So that is a Home Depot. That is store number 435. So you got your 435 envelope. And what date did you say that envelope came in the mail, Jonathan?
Like September or...
No.
It may have been August 31st.
Yes.
Anyway, so...
August 31st.
What I did is I scratched out, you know, addresses and stuff. And
I sure would like to know what day this was. What day was that, Jonathan, that you guys were at the Home Depot at 4:35? That's a question you're going to have to answer when I see you in court. So on August 31st, the Midland Police Department reported that there was an active shooter at the Home Depot in Odessa.
Breaking right now at 10, tragedy in West Texas. A man kills at least 5 and injures nearly 24 more.
Oh God, they're shooting right there.
21.
Moments when this all came to an end.
So let's just look at your images here. You have the 4th folder. Once that 4th folder happens, you have 10 more days until it becomes 60 days. You have 50 miles per hour from August 31st, crossing over Old Corpus Christi Road at 800 feet. 4:10.
Of metal lying on the ground.
Fox
A
4.
down power line can be seen on the left side of your screen as well. Several drivers got caught.
This is
in
the
that
same,
storm, or right
the next
after
day.
it, when there was debris on the road. One of them driving that gray car. You see.
Because the tornado destroyed the Home Depot on the 20th of October, which was the Sunday football
On
game.
the right side of your screen.
So how they do it is they'll mention Shiloh at Robin, and they'll also put in there the next timeline, which is the 60 days, because the 50 days from the Odessa shooting, August 31st, it's 50 days to Sunday, October 20th. Yeah. So you got 50 days. You got 50 miles per hour. You got channel 4, the 4th folder, and then 10 more days. There's the 4 folders, and then 10 more days from the 50 days. Well, it's obviously just for the eye to see. Now those 10 days lands on the middle of the week on October 30th, 2019. Gone in 60 seconds. So, Kleck, when did the 75-day period, when did that actually start? Could you tell me that?
It spans the last entire month.
Oh.
I mean, it spans
but what?
Since the beginning of September.
Oh, okay.
And it all just came. And I was just like, I'm literally almost in a state of shock. Because
I see. It's because it was a 75-day period, and it started at the beginning of September, which is at the end of October 31st, exactly. Now, can you tell me how long it takes when you jump from an airplane, how long you have until you hit the floor?
I can't tell you.
What?
Sky surfing is experiential.
Oh, okay.
You can't explain it to someone. You can't explain what it's like knowing that you're going out of a plane with, board strapped to your feet. That's the deadliest sport in the world. And you have 60 seconds to save your life.
Okay, 60
what's
seconds.
Going through your head and all this stuff. And, all these different feelings. You can't explain it.
Oh.
You have to do it to really understand it. And then when you leave the plane, it becomes sometimes the most peaceful 60 seconds of your entire life.
So Fox 4, 60 degrees, Shiloh over there at Robin Lane on October 20th. 4 folders, right? So the 5th folder's coming up, ain't it? Where the beast rises up from the pit. Well, the beast is going to rise up from the pit when those 2 towers are shut down.
So the times here are subject to change. We continue to monitor the weather forecast. If things move up, we potentially can move things up, but if we can have the opportunity to further delay the de-energization, because we see
like a 2-3 bypass.
an hour, 2 hours, or multiple hour delay in the weather forecast that may impact that area, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, see.
We are asking our customers to prepare for outages of 48 hours or longer.
So in 48 hours or longer, today's Friday, October 25th, 48 hours from now, well, it'll be Sunday, October 27th. And past that, well, let's see, 27th. The 28th is on Monday. Monday, the beast plans on rising up. And the only way the beast is going to rise up is when the truth is shut down. And so the Phoenix is rising, but on the 10th day, because it's a countdown, it's a 10-day countdown here. On the 10th day, it's going to be it's going to be October 30th. in the midst of the week, in the middle of the week.
Given the potential duration that's currently being forecasted for this event at the moment.
So it's an event. That's what I title it too. They're events.
We are forecasting that the weather is going to subside Monday afternoon.
Okay, so there's the timeline. The weather is going to subside, kind of like the water is going to recede and it's going to be dried up by Monday.
From our service territory. That's the best forecast we have at the moment. We anticipate that as we get closer to Monday, we'll have better line of sight into what that exact timing looks like.
I see. So they're going to get to Monday, then they're going to see what everything looks like. They're going to reevaluate everything that's being shown on YouTube.
By our geographic footprint.
So they basically, this is their geographical footprint. This is what I'm following. I'm following their footprints. They're leading me to what they're going to do next. And it's almost severely obvious that, I'd swear they're just doing it on purpose.
In regards to customer notifications, we began...
Well, here is your notification, customers. Get ready. The show is getting ready to start.
And our 48-hour customer notification starting yesterday via phone, email, and text message. We're also initiating our 24-hour customer notification today. And
Yesterday.
We'll do another notification 4 hours before a shutoff.
4 hours. So that then there's a 4-hour 4-3-2-1 shut off.
One thing I want to clarify is if you do live in one of the counties that have been listed that we've showed here, but did not receive a notification from us, then you are not currently in an area where we anticipate that power could be turned off.
Well, I didn't get a notification besides what you're telling me now, that our power is going to get cut off. Not our actual power right here specifically, but the two towers, and then that's when, here's the V for victory, because this is the victory speech.
And again, that's the best information we have at the moment, and as that weather changes, we will provide that update. So if you've provided your contact information and did not receive a direct notification from PG&E, you're not part of the shutoff at this specific point in time.
But you will be.
Okay, let's go. Barry back at it. So
I like the Air Force hat. It reminds me of Donald Trump's Air Force One that's going to fall from the sky.
I don't really like that word. I dug him his final resting place for his body.
No, come on, Kleck. You know he's not really going to die. It's just it's a skit. He's going to fall by the water and the fish is going to come swallow him up for 3 days. So what John Kleckity has in common with Philadelphia, well, first of all, he's the archangel, or the angel of the church of Philadelphia. And because Philadelphia, well, here's the city hall. There's John's Boulevard that he gets to travel down. And Love Park. Well, it's right there. There's Love Park. There's a love place over in Dallas also. But if you travel down John F. Kennedy's Boulevard and you go to 17th Street, when you go to the Chase Bank, at the 17th year of Johnny Klecks' ministry, John Klecks' ministry, you got Suite 800, the 7th and into the 8th year, and the 7th tower fell, and the 8th one is next. But there is an end. There is an end. And it could possibly be planning on like November the 17th, but there's a 3-week period of eating no pleasant bread. But so far you got to the 50-day point, and today we're at the 55 point. So I'm curious if people are throwing 55 out there, and I haven't really paid attention to anything today. But you got your 800 feet crossing over Corpus Christi Road. And then that's your 4th folder. So you got 10 more days from that point. And that's when the Phoenix would rise. So Fox News 10, the Phoenix rises. 10 days from there. And Trump's going to tell you that the stock market's going to get hit along with the president.
President of Ukraine, and they're using that to impeach one of the most successful presidents. We're going to hit another stock market.
Stop it right there. We're going to hit another stock market. Now, between 10-20, this could just be random. I'm not really going by it, but, it does say 10-28 when he said that. But the truth gets shut down before an actual event, I believe. Or it could be the other way around. Could be the event happens on the 28th, and then the 30th is when we get truly shut down. But either way, the president's going to get, he's going to just disappear for 3 days. Basically what the script's going to be.
High. We have the best jobs reports. We have the best unemployment numbers. We have the best employment. More people working today in the United States than ever before.
So Trump, can you explain to me how you are silencing the truth?
We just did a great thing in Syria where we're getting our troops out. We took over oil. A lot of great things are happening in this country.
Oh, okay, so you just took over the oil that's in everybody's lamps.
I will say this. If anything ever happened with this phony witch hunt that the Democrats are doing, the do-nothing Democrats, I really believe that you'd have a recession, depression, the likes of which this country hasn't seen. Now, a strong statement was made by a very highly respected man this morning on Wall Street, a man who's very respected about that. That if anything happened to Trump, President Trump, you would see repercussions in the market like you haven't seen before. But here's the thing.
There you go. So here we are, the 25th of October. 26th, 27th. It sounds like we're going to have one hell of a weekend with some kind of weather situation, like the 4 winds coming up from each end. But on the 28th, that guy was talking about Monday, what time, they're going to, how many hours, you got 48 hours till you have a notice. But at this time, you could possibly have the 48 hours till that notice. In the midst of the week. Klecks, what time did you pull off of Corpus Christi Road? Do you have that information anywhere?
Right here, but what's in the dead center of that is a star. And what you're doing is you're taking an angel, which is represented by the right side up star, and they're just simply turning that angel upside down. Then it says, let's see, so there's that one. Here's the next
Oh, the answer to the question was it was 9:03 a.m. I just couldn't find it.
And then it shows the clear roadway. It says, the other 2 trees fell a couple or so days after the construction crew had to use the neighbor's driveway. We worked our...
So the trees, they fell a couple days or so after the construction crew had used the neighbor's driveway. So a couple days after the fact.
Butts off getting it cleared. I'm like, what? I was like, oh my gosh, that's insane. And so now I'm sitting there going like...
This is 60.
Imagine you're me again. I get this like, what? Yeah.
This is 15
so here we go.
more.
Let's keep going. Ready? That's so crazy. Okay, so
from
then
the
they get the
60th
road
day.
cleared. Now here's the picture
61.
of their form. Progress
62,
of Barnes,
3,
cement
4, 5,
contractor
6,
Dave Jones,
7,
unbeknownst
8,
to me.
9, 10,
So there's their
11,
little
12, 13, 14,
form they got all framed up for their
15.
barn. Huh, that's funny. I just did the form and the framing. Hey, Lord, would you please show me I got this right?
Oh,
I've already done the form.
Did you just show the 4 movie for a split second and try to sneak it past everybody? Of course you did.
I've already done the form. I worked my ass off to clear the alley so the cement truck could get back there. And I framed it up just like you said, but Memo didn't show up, and I'm kind of stressing out now. Oh my God, and I'm opening up a picture of a framed up building.
Oh my goodness.
Let's
Here's
keep
where he's
going,
going to
ready?
clear the road.
That's so crazy.
The 2 towers.
Okay, so then they get the road cleared. Now here's the picture
That's on the 28th,
of their form.
the 30th.
Progress of Barnes, cement contractor Dave Jones, unbeknownst to me. So there's their little form they got all framed up for their barn. Huh, that's funny. I just did the form and the framing. Hey, Lord, would you please show me I got this right?
There it is.
I've already done the form. I worked my ass off. And the framing. Hey, Lord, would you please show me
I got this right. Album movie 4. Dabu just wants to show you that the 3 6s, the 666, the Baal, worshiping Baal, the mark of the beast, the 3 6s. It's coming up. It's coming up. So again, Johnny wants to show you the beginning of the timeline.
Oh, their address. Well, you know what? There you go. So, see, to Jonathan Klecks, it's probably got a date on that stamp. August 31st, 2019. Yep. So
Yep.
anyway, so while I'm thanking Mike and them, I want to thank everybody. I went to my P.O. box today. Guys, I love you so much. Thanks for taking the pressure off me. It helped so much.
It helped so much. If anybody wants to take pressure off of Johnny, then you're helping him so much. I'm going to continue to put the pressure on until he shuts me off. He knows I'm getting shut off. The 28th is the cutoff, Monday. And then Wednesday is that event that happens in the midst of the week. So he's rising up, taking over YouTube completely. And then the other mark of the beast rises up, how they like show you the destruction that starts in Philadelphia. Because it's shut down the truth first, and then shut down the actual city of Philadelphia next.
60 miles per hour at times. Texas, Johnny noticed some lines or